Good day, one and all. Welcome to PlayFrame and the case of the Golden Idol still.
Yes, we are now approaching the Lemurian vampire.
Probably. Well, I guess, as if I am the cursor, then yes, I'm doing that at this very moment. Whoop,
Ooh,
whoop, whoop.
so spooky.
Got you. All right.
Oh.
We have 3 more cases to solve.
The picture makes it look like the boat has an eye.
Kind of does. Just sort of looming. I guess it means we have a cutscene here, huh?
It's got a little face. It's like, ooh.
It is too dangerous to approach the island in the storm, most radiant Raja.
We must. I am out of time.
I hear and obey.
He's trying to extend his life.
Ah, yep. That makes sense.
He got old very fast.
Sure did.
So I feel like that has to be.
Yes. All right, well. First case. The enigmatic expiration in a harmonious island commune.
Oh. Oh, dear.
All right. Well.
That's the vampire, the one who's drinking coconut, because that's closest to human plasma in nature. And so you know he's a vampire.
Why on earth do you know that?
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's probably not even true. It's probably something I heard on the internet and believed.
Well, we've figured you out, Count.
My father is dead.
Jayan?
Sure.
I am the last of the Gamini family. Now you serve only me. As my royal blade master, you must address me as Raja.
My prince, you are alive. It is thanks to karma that we have evaded death and been brought to the same beach.
Ooh.
Jayan, I entrust you with guarding and ensuring the safety of the Lemurian priest's son, Zubiri Kara. The old priest shared with me secrets of the Fountain of Youth, but I suspect he may have disclosed more valuable information to his son from the Raja.
Interesting.
Okay. And, you.
Please do not harm us. We barely survived the storm. We are unarmed and come in peace.
Let's see. January 10th, 1741. It is day 55 of my imprisonment. We have been at sea for 2 weeks, and apparently Monkey Paw Island is within reach. Today, the Blade Master Ji played some pajak with me and shared his stories of conquest. There's something noble about this man. January 11th, 1741. It is day 56 of my imprisonment. We were on course to arrive at the islands tomorrow. However, a storm is brewing, so I expect we will be delayed a day or 2.
This is Zubiri.
Yeah. Tisa continues to promise me riches in exchange for secrets pertaining to the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
And then
we have you. Who are you? Why have you come to our peaceful island? A big wooden staff.
he says softly, carrying a big wooden stick.
Yeah.
Have you forgotten about the importance of sharing? These poor souls have barely survived their ordeal in the storm. We should welcome them to our village, feed them and tend to their wounds.
That is an idea that will go badly for all involved, I'm sure.
I mean, probably.
Wrecked ship.
Yep.
I would guess.
Sure looks like it.
But then, if we were to zoom out just a little, there is a whole island and this.
I saw that.
Interesting.
I saw that as symbols on the menu screen before we came in.
Huh.
The other two symbols are the other two phases of this mystery. I don't know why it's here.
It seems like some very fancy construction, actually.
Yeah, some of it looks kind of like a theme park.
A little bit.
I see the people mover.
So,
You can try.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
We got a timeline here.
We do.
Interesting.
So... Huh.
All right, so
Okay.
we've examined everything here, I believe, in the red zone.
Yes. In the gray zone,
In the gray zone,
we can go into the
cloudy,
village.
but we can go in here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh, disappearing text.
Huh.
Okay.
Very interesting. All right, so this has happened later. What is that scrawled on the wall? Yesterday, that wall was clear. Okay, January 24th, 1741. It is day 13 on the island. Kruplu was very excited to tell me everything about the purple peas. It is fascinating that with very little tending, they provide so much nutrition to everyone in the Valley Commune. I enjoy chatting with him because people are somewhat secretive here. January 25th, 1741. It is day 14 on the island. It amazes me how harmonious and calm life is in the village. Every adult has to work, no matter their lifespan, but it is not arduous. Perhaps this is how life should always be. Who are these people? They are Lemurians, but I've not heard their dialect anywhere. Locals are enigmatic about their history, but I overheard a child chanting, "The Exodus came first, then finding of accursed, last tragedy dispersed." Huh.
Is that's not Zubiri with his haircut, is it?
I believe it is. Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't recognize him without his longer hair.
Tomorrow your incantation expires, Vito.
Okay.
Interesting. And then over here...
Wait, there was another person picking
you're
the
right.
purple peas. Once you have lived here long enough, you will understand. Sorry, I have to run. Kula gave me lots of tasks today. I better not cross her.
Okay. And then they're carrying them over here.
We've got children, we've got elderly.
Be respectful, Tissa. In time you will learn our ways. Can you stop pushing this empty cart around and do some real work? Zarno will not be happy if you continue to shirk your duties, and you will not get supper.
This would be Tisa. Even the senior villagers have to work for their food despite their age, but I haven't seen that old man do anything useful around here. Is he sick? Presumably the gentleman up there.
Thank you for your kind words, but it was a short vote. Sometimes they do bicker, but only because they have the best interests of our commune at heart.
Maybe the mayor or someone?
Maybe.
Sometimes I think that Kula votes against Monya just to spite him. They really shouldn't drag you into every small decision. They should be trying to reduce your stress.
Let's see. We should stop playing. I have to practice our history tiles or Auntie Lava won't be happy with me. I wish I knew how to read so I could order them by their names.
Ooh, history tiles.
History tiles, okay. Emerges. Dweller. Protection. Discovers. Brute. Ancestors.
Oh boy.
Ancestors going into or coming out of a mountain.
Discovers definitely finding an item.
Finding an item, discovering a thing.
But it looks like the village is already present.
Yeah. Brutes.
That looks like the end of their time at a different civilization.
Yeah,
that doesn't look like it's here.
And they fled, and yeah.
So going into the mountains, and then there's also the spiky mountains in the second picture on the bottom. But then there's smoother mountains in the other three.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think
emerges dweller protection.
And the top one was Ancestor? Ancestors is going in? That's what that one is?
I think
was?
so.
I guess we'll probably see on the thinking panel.
Probably, yeah.
You don't need to know how to read, silly. Just look at the pictures. They all make sense. Auntie isn't scary compared to Stirna. Stirna? Stirna told my mom off yesterday, and Mom cried.
Well, all right, we got more.
Just look at the pictures.
Community.
Sure.
Sentinel.
These all have a figure in them.
They do, like an attacking figure that...
like a bad
Tower?
guy? Like enemies?
From. These aren't helpful at all.
Not yet.
Lemurian banishes.
Okay.
Let's see. Yes, I did as Verlis asked and brought the repair materials to Vito's dwelling. But tell me, are those really rubies and sapphires and golden coins that the children are playing with? Oh.
Well, sure.
I guess it kind of is.
You mean those shiny bits and pieces?
They are scattered around everywhere. Mata taught us that the children can play with these trinkets as long as they are big enough so that the children cannot choke on them. I'm really bad at reading out loud. Okay, that's an up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
Valley Commune laws. Big decisions are voted on by the whole commune. Smaller decisions are decided or voted on by the council members. If the council vote is tied, whoever is available from the commune joins the vote. Council responsibilities. Guardians of males. Represents and cares for the males of the commune. Guardian of females represents and cares for the females of the commune. Guardian of agriculture is responsible for farm work and food allocation, and Guardian of children is responsible for health and education of all young. Okay.
We've got...
I agree with Lavu and vote against as well. We have enough disruption from the people who washed up on shore. We do not need more change. I have enough on my plate with all 3 newcomers being my responsibility.
Guardian of men.
Yeah, probably.
I am glad that Sutal agreed with me. No good ever comes from pointless tinkering. We should focus on the stability of our commune and leave things that work well alone.
And you have children in the commune. 1-year-old, 3-year-old, 2 5-year-olds, 6 older than 9 years. So you care for the children.
Yep. Guardian of children.
Stop complaining, Verlis. I have more people to take care of than you, and I manage it just fine.
Okay.
Probably guardian of, females then?
Of women, yeah.
And maybe agriculture here?
All right, if this is the result of the vote, I will stop my experiments with the yams. But I still believe I could get something tasty and new in a couple of generations, which would increase the variety of our food. Now, can we talk about the issue of the lazy newcomer?
All right, and yeah, you're an agriculture guy.
Yeah, and down in the pot is the vote.
Oh, yep.
Yay and nay.
I see. Okay, we're going to have to identify these folk, I'm sure.
There's a sparkly on the wall. It's green.
Oh, you're right. Year 324, 18 males, 25 females, 12 children.
Oh boy.
Okay. And now, green. Okay.
Oh.
Okie dokie, this...
I have a feeling this is going to be a banishment. Or something. Wait, that's from. Isn't it? The tower? And something emerges out of the tower? That was from.
The tower, well, the tower was definitely in several things.
Fair.
But, Nagana Bryn God Bolbazor.
Oh no. Someone has killed Ned Kelly.
The person is not breathing, and we've seen that symbol in a couple of places on their little flashcards. Nagana Bryn God Bolbazor.
Huh. There's some interesting sculptural stuffs in the background.
Quite a lot, yeah. And in here's someone with the idol, I see.
Is that the Lemurian vampire?
Oh.
Stealing and giving life.
That might be interesting. And nothing to investigate here.
Was there something else further that way?
Doesn't seem like.
I don't know why I thought there was. Sorry.
Quite all right. We have now investigated all of the things.
Okay. Are you prepared to think?
If we must.
If we must.
Okay. So we have to...
Order the tiles.
Order tiles chronologically.
Yep.
We'll have to... Here's the main story. Identities that need filling in.
Yep.
And
then these are the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe starting with identities might be a good idea.
Sure. I wasn't paying attention to their names, but their initials are on the tiles that they threw into their yay and nay votes.
Right. So this one we are believing is Abiri?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with that then.
Yeah. Zabiri Kara.
Yes. Okay.
One of the children said the name of the guardian of children.
Okay.
I think it was the dark-haired.
Auntie Lavu won't be happy with me.
Stirna. Stirna would be the guardian of women.
Okay.
Because she's in charge of his mom. So, Lavu would be the guardian of children, and Stirna for the guardian of women.
Lavu, okay.
And when we go into the meeting space in there, we can see in the bowl Lavu M and Stirna V.
Right. But there's multiple M's and V's, so yeah.
There are.
And K's, so yeah, they saw us coming with this attempt.
Well, it's going to help narrow things down. It's not going to resolve it entirely.
So this one is...
Sutal agrees with her, so they're both going to be the... Wait.
So I think this is Sutal, but...
Sutal is guardian of men?
I believe so.
Yeah. Though whether it's his first name or his last.
Stirna and...
Guardian of agriculture.
I believe Lavu and...
Oh, Tisa is the third on the top.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Tisa and...
And is Jayan the one with the mustache? No. Jayan's the one getting fed a coconut.
Yeah, let's go back to that screen with when Dev first landing on the beach, just to see what clues we can get about identities here. My father is dead, Jayan. I am the Jayan. So this is Jayan.
That is Jayan. Okay.
I'm the last of the Gamini family. Okay, so Tissa Gamini. Jayan.
And we had Jayan around.
Yeah.
Before. I just can't remember what their last name was.
I entrust you with guarding and ensuring the safety of the Lemurian prince's son, Zubiri Kara. The old priest shared with me. I think it's Jayan G, I think. I feel like I remember that being the name of the Blade Master.
The Blade Master?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
I'd forgotten that Jayan was the Blade Master. I just had forgotten to put those two together.
Let's see.
So...
All right. No names dropped out here in this one. That's fine. All the name stuff I think is going to get figured out around here.
Yeah.
Kula gave me a lot of tasks today. I better not cross her.
So Kula would be Stirna Kula? Kula Stirna?
I like that.
Kula Stirna, because it's KS in the bowl.
Yeah. Kula Stirna. Okay. There we go.
And we can identify her in the panel with her picture as well.
Oh yeah, might as well do that. Nope. There we go. Okay.
Cool. And
Kruplu was very excited to tell me everything about the purple peas. That's probably agriculture. Dude. Kruplu. Okay. Lifespan, etc. Okay. Others who are talking about people. Be respectful, Tissa. In time, you will learn our ways. Can you stop pushing this empty cart around and do some real work? Zarno will not be happy if you continue to shirk your duties.
That'll be the guardian of men.
Probably. Maybe. Or agriculture. Could be either one.
I thought Guardian of Men had a K in his name as well. So
yeah.
The old man that Tisa is pointing at is the tiebreaker.
Oh, I see.
When we need to name the tiebreaker, it'll be this person.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know what his name is yet.
Sometimes I think that Kula votes against Mumgo just to spite him. They really shouldn't drag you into every small decision. They should be trying to reduce your stress. So Kula and Mumgo will be voting against each other.
Kula is Guardian of Women. Mumgo would be L.
LM.
Lavu Mumgo.
Let's try that. And
did they make a Guardian of Children just because her name has mom in it?
Probably. And Kruplu Mata is really... No, wait, hang on. What's the...
The person who's Guardian of Men is KZ.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got something wrong.
Sutul, yeah, that's not correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've actually gotten some names because we've run out of Ks. So yeah, we're getting some names wrong here.
So Kruplu Zarno might be the Guardian of Men.
Kruplu Zarno.
And then if we go back to the other screen, SVVMLM.
We have a KS as well, which we've not.
KS is Kula Stirna. We've got that. That's the Guardian of Women.
Okay.
Yeah.
VM.
LM is Lavu Mumgo.
VM
so we've got
SV.
that figured. SV would be honestly, I thought SV was I'm afraid I've gone out on a limb with something.
Let's see. Let's fill out this with what we currently are thinking. Which we've got all of that. We don't know the tiebreaker's name.
No,
so
we don't.
That's one thing that we kind of have to keep sort of in mind there. The agriculture person, Kruplu, can't be Kruplu. Kruplu is what we've affixed to Zarno here.
Yeah. Sorry, can you go back to exploring again? We only have 2 council members with Ks. We only have 4 council members total, so one of these 5 represents the old guy outside.
I think we need to double, I'm starting to, so this looks like a yay and nay.
Yes.
And so,
And their they were split evenly. So that's why they had to call in the old man outside, who's not a council member.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, this one of these has to be the agriculture guy, because, he's been voted out, and is cranky about the thing not working out.
That's
so,
right.
one of the Ks that we've assigned to somebody else has to actually be the second guy.
Then Kruplu Zarna must be the agriculture guy. Sorry.
Quite all right.
I had a feeling that there was something wrong going on with that, and I think I assumed because the blonde man is seated on the far side of the screen that his token had gone into the yes bowl. But yeah, I just made a mistake with that.
So we need to double back to figuring out who was talking to one of the authority, the guardian of men. Let's see. Yes, I did. As Virilis asked, and brought the repair materials to Vito's dwelling. But tell me, are these really rubies? So Virilis, I think, is the name of the
Is the guardian of men.
Virilis M or M. Okay.
So Mata.
Virilis Mata. Nope.
Oh no. Oh boy. Okay.
So Tisa Gamini, I feel pretty right about. Virilis Mata, I feel pretty right about.
I don't, because Mata I assumed because there was no other M. Mata and Mumgo might be swapped. I don't remember why we got Mumgo other than...
I don't either.
I mean, it's not enough to solve it on its own.
No.
So I wouldn't bother changing it right now. But Tisa, Zabiri, and Jayan we are good on. We know those people.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Kula we're pretty certain on. Kruplo we thought we knew. I mean, we thought we knew all of them.
I'm confident there's a couple we actually do know, but there's enough that I'm uncertain about now that I think just leaving stuff in there is just going to keep confusing us more.
Okay. Yeah, pull them all out, and we'll start over afresh with the council members. So, at the trees with the purple peas, we have a woman talking about who gave her tasks.
Kula gave me a lot of tasks today. I better not cross her.
So
this is the Guardian of Women because the only other person who would be giving her tasks would be the Guardian of Agriculture, who is male, or who at least appears male. And I think that that's hint enough in this case. So I think it's safe to say that Kula is one of the names, probably first name, of Guardian of Females.
Correct. And if we check the bowl in the council room, I don't think any of the council members... There are no K's for last names.
Right, you are. Okay.
So Kula is the first name of the woman, of the Guardian of Women.
Yes.
Okay. And somewhere we had something about someone always votes against someone else.
We did. I'll read this first because Kruplu was very excited to tell me everything about the purple peas.
Kruplu
is
being
my
the
guess.
Guardian of Agriculture.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Most likely. Kruplu, Guardian of Agriculture.
Yeah.
Okay. And just going through people here. Be respectful, Tisa. In time, you will learn our ways. Zarno will not be happy if you continue to shirk your duties, and you will not get supper.
Guardian of Men.
Zarno.
Tisa just going off.
All right, even the senior villagers have to work for their food despite their age. Blah, 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 blah. You mean the... Hang on, all right, so let's... These two. Yes, I did as Verlis asked and brought the repair materials to Vito's dwelling. But tell me, are those really rubies and sapphires and such the children are playing with? And she replies, you mean the shiny bits? They're scattered around everywhere. Mata taught us that the children can play with these trinkets as long as they're big enough so the children cannot choke on them. So Mata, probably Guardian of Children.
Okay, yeah, that tracks. And makes my whole joke about it being Mom.
Yeah.
Less good. Lavu Mata.
Lavu Mata.
Because the kids talked about Aunt Lavu.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we get Lavu for the Guardian of Children.
Which is, I believe, well, let me double check just in what they were actually saying amongst themselves in a second. Kula votes against Mumgo just to spite him. They really shouldn't drag you into every decision.
Sorry, the men with the carts talked about the Guardian of Men. Did we put Zarno in on the thinking
Well, we're not
panel?
sure if that's Guardian of Men or Guardian of Agriculture. Because they're messing with agriculture things here. So that could be either one, but
Fair.
It is one of the two.
That's fair.
Uh,
Okay, sorry.
So I agree with Lavu and vote against as well. So Guardian of Men voted against, and that's Zarno.
No.
Wait, so it's against here then, I guess?
That means Zarno can't be Guardian of Men.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
Zarno must be Guardian of Agriculture?
This is the guy talking about.
But, yeah, I
still believe I could get something tasty and new in a couple of generations, which would increase the variety of our food.
Yeah, that person really seems like they're the Guardian of Agriculture.
Could be. Although he's also wanting to talk about the issue of the lazy newcomer, so he could be Guardian of Men as well. It's a little tricky there, but stop complaining, Verlis. I have more people to take care of than you, and I manage it just fine.
Virilis is taking care of people, and he's not going to be the Guardian of Children or the Guardian of Women.
I have enough on my plate with all three newcomers being my responsibility, which really makes it seem like he should be
He's Guardian of Men.
Right? Yeah. And then she's replying, stop complaining, Verlis. I have more people to take care of than you. So...
Virilis is Guardian of Men.
Right. We keep thinking Zarno was, but...
But didn't we just say we couldn't prove that Zarno was because he might be the Guardian of Agriculture because the men are talking about doing things?
Maybe. It's...
Sorry, go back to the outside
where the men with the wagon are.
All right, well, we know this guy is Verilus, I guess. We can say that much. We don't know if he's the, guardian of males, but we know Verilus is his name. Sorry, where do you want me to go?
Go back to the men with the wheelbarrows.
Right.
Zarno will not be happy if you continue to shirk your duties. That's the reason we thought that it was the guardian of men. But as you pointed out, they're doing stuff with agriculture.
Yeah.
So the only reason we have Zarno as guardian of men is because of that.
So if we got a KZ in the yays.
We do.
Awesome. KZ. Okay. So Krupla Zarno, who I am guessing
is guardian of agriculture.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's my guess for that one. We have Kula, Verilus.
And one of them, Okay.
Lavumata is our guess for the guardian of children.
How do you know which portrait goes with Kula? Remind me.
I think it was someone talking to her, but let's double check things.
To her here?
I agree with Lavu and vote against as well. I'm glad that Sutul agreed with me. Stop complaining, Verilus. I don't remember why I thought. Just because I don't remember, let's remove it. Because I don't,
From the portrait, at least.
Yeah.
Because I'm not certain of that. Kula being the guardian of women is something we got from the pea-picking woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel confident enough with that. Okay. The council members are talking about who agrees and who doesn't.
Yeah,
He doesn't agree.
I vote against, so Lavu votes against,
Right.
as does this guy.
So the guardian of children, Lavu M, votes against.
Lavumata, right.
As does
the
guardian of men, right? The blonde.
Right.
And he's VM.
Verilus is one of the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verilus and Lavu are the ones who vote against this measure. Along with...
someone else.
SV, who's the old man outside.
Probably.
The two who voted for it, the woman sitting next to Verilus is saying that Sutal agrees with her, and Sutal must be the guardian of agriculture. Because he's the other agree.
I'm glad that Sutal agreed with me. No good ever comes from pointless tinkering. So, it seems like...
Okay.
That seems like this person voted against.
Oh, Sutal is the old man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet you're right. Yep.
Pull up the bowl again.
Yeah.
Sutal V.
Sutal V.
Sutal will
let's at least put in Sutal because
yeah. Okay. So Kula, her last name starts with a Z. We know that because of this.
And you are the children of the commune. So you're probably guardian of children. You're probably LM.
Yep. She'll be Lavumata.
Okay. Lavumata. There we go.
The people who voted against both had M last names, and the people who voted for both started with K. So Kula is the other person.
Yeah. Kula here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kula. Here we go.
So we're looking for the last names of Verilus, Kula, and Sutal.
Yeah.
So.
All right. No mention of names.
Verilus. When we look in the bowl, we can see Verilus M and Kutal. We had two Ks. Is it S or Z?
We have a KZ, so we don't have a KS.
KS. We thought before that it was Kula Stirna.
And it might be. That's the other.
It might be. We can go back and rework how we got there.
It's the only other S we've not used, so I'm kind of tempted to just put in our M and S's, and boom, got it.
Cool.
Okay. Which then means we can fill this out. Kula Stirna and Sutul
Vito. Who's the person whose, like, message was scrawled on the wall? That the red writing on the wall was to Vito.
Oh.
And it's something about his time is up.
Tomorrow your incantation expires, Vito.
So he's the person who dies at the end.
Oh.
He's an old guy,
Yeah.
and he would be getting the opportunity to renew his life. But he doesn't.
Okay.
His incantation has expired.
Before this, I expect is going to be a whole thing. First, let's just see if there's anything we can do with this. Someone went to the something and spoke the something because according to the local tradition, whenever the something endangers a something, the something goes and something the something to the something until the next time. After the something was spoken, the something was activated to do something, and Sutul Vito died.
After the incantation was spoken, the golden idol was activated to reduce life, and Sutul Vito died.
Reduce lifespan.
There's a little...
Or increase death, but this feels a little bit more...
Yeah. Increase death.
Golden idol. After the incantation was spoken, the golden idol was activated to reduce lifespan, and Sutul Vito died.
Yeah, so in the top where it says, and spoke the incantation. Only thing that fits. All right.
This stuff, like, all the gray text is all the stuff from the flashcards, so I think that's going to be something we're going to need to... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that the top line is actually Sutul Vito, because I think he's the one who spoke the incantation.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll put it in there in a second.
Yeah.
But, so these are incorrectly filled in slots. They were just put in here automatically.
Mm-hmm. I assume you can, like, drag these around or something?
That also makes me happy because, like, these words are attached to the cards as we originally got them, but it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me at the time.
Well,
so,
yeah.
Which words were attached to which, so now we can try to actually shuffle them to ones that make sense. Okay.
Wait,
so,
are we moving the words or are we moving the cards?
We're moving the words.
Okay.
So, like, where would emerges go?
Okay.
Like,
maybe that second one?
Maybe these are supposed to go in order, actually. So, never mind. Maybe these are the cards.
Yeah, I think they are the cards.
We're just shuffling the order to try to get the complete story.
Yeah, the kids don't know what the words are when you read them, but they know what the images are.
I see. Okay. So, this looks like a fairly early one here.
Yes. And then that one, maybe?
Like, Brute banishes Lemurian ancestors.
And then the bottom one right now, Dweller, feels like the next in terms of the images.
Yeah. Dweller emerges
from tower?
From tower.
Community discovers Sentinel protection.
Sentinel protection. We're close.
Okay.
Sentinel discovers community protection. That's what it was. Because the Sentinel discover. All right, so let's look at the story we've now told here.
Yeah.
Some brutes banished the Lemurian ancestors who landed on this island, wandered into caves, found plenty, dwelled. A dweller, though, emerged from the tower and attacked them. So the Lemurian vampire emerged from this tower and started attacking them.
Somebody finds a little hat, though.
Somebody finds this fancy little hat thing, and which, with like the incantation, repelled them and protected them and sent the thing The
running
dweller back to its
into
tower.
The tower. Okay.
So we figured that out now. That's great.
Okay. So
now we can use... Oh, I guess we should use these words, actually.
yeah. So I think Sutal Vaito went to the tower and spoke the incantation.
Let's... Sutal Vaito went to the tower and spoke the incantation because according to the local tradition, whenever the dweller endangers the community, the sentinel goes and
banishes the dweller to the tower until the next time?
Banishes the dweller to the tower until the next time.
Oof.
Nailed it. Sutal Vaito was the designated sentinel for the Monkey Paw Island community. When the time came, in accordance with local tradition, he took up his armor and set forth to the tower. There he met his demise when the golden idol was used on him to reduce his lifespan.
I wonder why the protection measure didn't work. I wonder why his helmet didn't keep him safe.
It's a good question. So it might be in this case that, like, the dweller might not always use the golden idol for whatever it's doing. Maybe the golden idol was a tool in this case that the vampire used to
defeat him? Yeah.
Maybe. It's hard to say. I expect, like, in the next case or two that there's a lot of mystery around this vampire right now. I'm very curious, though, to see.
Right.
So, okay. Very good.
See, this is where I said circle, line, triangle.
Oh, yeah.
And it seemed like that was the same symbols, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I believe so.
But now we've got a new symbol.
It's the passing of time. It's
I think
neat.
so, yeah.
Let's, here, we will, let's go, we'll go and watch this now. And then... Sutal lived like a sentinel and died like a true sentinel. And now I must ask, who is ready to take his place?
Everyone looks nervous. Zabiri?
This is my chance. I must...
As the only royal present, it is clear I should take the title of Sentinel.
Well, sure. I mean, if you want it.
Okay, Tisa.
Well, we will see how that goes next time.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, y'all. We'll see you next time for part 2 of this Lemurian vampire thing. Goodbye.
Goodbye.